So I'm in the middle of stitching out an applique design, and I want to show you how you can skip over a color. So if you look right here, we are doing the brown section of the little middle part is where it looks like it's going. So if I want to skip those areas, I can just go ahead and touch the next color. At any given time, you can kind of bypass the area that you don't want to stitch or re-stitch an area back here. Sometimes when I want to jump to the beginning of a color, instead of backing it up stitch by stitch down here, okay, I can just go ahead and touch the color block, and that means I am at the very first stitch of that exact color. So sometimes when you see designs, if you want to skip an area, you can find where that's going to stitch. Now keep in mind, notice here, like for example, there's 2 browns and there's 2 blues. So if I need to, I can go ahead and kind of see where did that needle move to. Right now the needle is kind of hanging out what I think is the satin stitch for going around the applique, because it hasn't stitched that part solid just yet. If I go here to this blue, I see the needles down here into the kind of the fleur-de-lis part of the design. So if I don't want these to stitch and I only wanted the diamond to stitch, I'm thinking I could actually skip the last 2 colors of this design, and it won't stitch out this whole little guy and that guy, and I would have whatever was left as it's stitched. Now that was probably the easier one because these were at the end. Sometimes as you stitch a design out, you can kind of find yourself skipping over areas that you don't want to stitch and have a whole new design because of what you have planned to stitch. So I was back here, I think I'm on color, I'll have to figure out where I was, and then I will go ahead and start this design again. But anytime you can jump around from color to color.